Okay, so we have a roadmap for the next few months and leading into early 2025, and this is super exciting. This has come through an NC Soft AMA, which is like an Ask Me Anything, and they essentially just listed out all their plans for the next few months. Now, before we get into the roadmap, there is an event happening, which may have already happened by the time you watch this, and it's called Siege Today. It's an event AGS is putting on to kind of promo Throne and Liberty. They've basically got a load of big stream creators. Lyric's going to be there, Shroud's going to be there. He isn't actually on here, but Summit's going to be there, you know, OG Summit. And then there's little old me there, look. And obviously Big Cannon, but little old me there in Cannon. We're actually flying out to America, and we're going to be playing the Siege from AGS Studios somewhere. I don't know exactly the plan yet, but that's happening. So if you're watching this after the 25th, go and check out the VOD, because hopefully it's been amazing. And if you're watching it before this, make sure you come and check out the event on the 25th. Okay, so let's jump into the roadmap. Now, there is quite a few things happening. We won't go through every little thing. Some of these are balance changes to weapons. Some of these are bits and bobs that are always going to happen. But what we're going to go over really is like the major part of the content, what content we can expect. So in October, they're introducing something called an artifact, which is 4 tailstones and 2 gemstones. Each of these have an active or passive skill, which can be farmable in the open world dungeons. The idea behind this is to enhance like the character and the abilities with essentially kind of set bonuses. I think, unless this is a slightly different system, I think what this system is, if you guys played New World, would be your gem slots. So you have your gear, you have your traits, and then you can enhance that even more into a slightly different route that suits you with essentially gems. There's a new art boss called Giant Brock. Just reminds me of old Pokemon Brock. A new challenging boss. It's going to have new loot, and just hopefully that'll be great. They're bringing out a Halloween event. Now, one thing that we've seen within its launch in Korea is the events that they put on in the game are absolutely brilliant. They're always brilliant. All the towns are themed up, and it's not just like a little bit. They are really well done. This is also Talandre Rift and Boonstones are coming. Now, you would have seen the pirate ship that's spinning around one of the Rift Stones or Boonstones. This looks epic. At the moment, as of recording, there's no PvP GVG stuff available in Talandre, so that's happening. And the most exciting one in October is the Nebula Island. Now, this is apparently a 24/7 PvP zone with like inter-server battles. And apparently there's like a mix of there's a conflict and peace zones, and I need to see more. Obviously, this has come through translation. But I'm super excited. That sounds ridiculous. Basically this month. Okay, moving on to November. They're introducing Battlegrounds. This is going to be like so apparently there's going to be 12v12, 24v24, or 48v48 with custom lobbies and a league system. Like, what? I was really kind of annoyed that they changed the rewards for the open world content. It's mainly food you get and some other rewards, but I guess the idea is that you're going to be pushing, when you get towards endgame, you're going to be, or even any game, you're going to be pushing towards these large-scale organized PvP battles. It's going to be crazy. They got a challenge dungeon season 2, so new levels and new rewards and new challenges and stuff. There is a guardian leveling system. Now, for you guys who don't know what the guardians are, they're essentially your ultimate ability. You press the skill button, you turn into this character from the game, aka a guardian, and that guardian then can do different abilities. So the one I normally use essentially roots people in place. So I charge in as a tank, root them in, hopefully the DPS do their job. There's loads of others: mana regens, health regens, defenses, DPS buffs. There's so many guardians, and they're introducing a guardian leveling system. Apparently they're doing a comprehensive rework to the mastery system as well. December. I can't believe they're doing all this in like 3 months, man. So there's going to be like their first year events. Obviously, it launched in Korea December. So as of recording, nearly 10 months ago, with special in-game activities. That's going to be cool. There is a new weapon introduction, and probably enhancements to like existing weapons as well. People are gunning for the spear, but I actually don't know what they're going to bring, but people are gunning for a spear. Apparently they're going to enhance the honor and mastery system, so essentially develop that out and refine you as a player and your character's progression. There's going to be a new arena map. That's cool. Haven't actually played much arena, but that's cool. Fishing codex and a secret cooking recipe. New leisure activities, recipes. There's more stuff coming to like the lifestyle skills. And apparently there is already another hyper boost planning. Now, I don't know if this is for global. I'm assuming this is for Korea, not for global. But I'm not sure. But there's a hyper boost planning, but kind of write that one off until we know exactly whether that's for global or KR. Now, if that wasn't exciting enough, early 2025, they've got a 12-man raid and a 1-man dungeon for all you solo players playing MMOs out there. I can't wait for the 12-man raid. And then get this, PvP players: inter-server castle siege and seasonal events. New large-scale PvP event. Inter-server castle siege. So recently they spoke about when they changed it to GVGs, all the alliances couldn't get involved. They did speak about an alliance PvP system. So potentially this is going to be a 4v4. 4 attack, 4 defend in your alliance system. So if you haven't done so already, start bulking out your alliances ready for early 2025, because man, I assume that's how it's going to work. Let's find out, but I assume it's going to work. And there's some more bits, but most of it kind of revolves around balance, details on weapons. Yeah, there's a bit to the sword and shield, bit to the bow, bit to the great sword. All the weapons are kind of getting some updates as well. Yeah, I mean, there's more improvements around the guild, the dungeon enhancement, the target system. They're just improving the game massively over the next few months. And this, I said this is a roadmap, but this is a roadmap for the next essentially 6 months, with the first 3 months being absolutely jam-packed. But I just wanted to get that out there, just in case you didn't see it, and just in case you watch my YouTube channel. That's the roadmap for the next few months. I will be playing this extensively. Of course, we're going to be looking at Ashes when that drops late October, but obviously that's periodic testing, so we might try out on the weekends, but TNL is going to be our go-to place. So try and get on the same server as each other. Let's have some fun. And I'm literally right now about to fly off to America, so see you on the 25th for the siege. If you're watching this after the 25th, go and watch the siege. I'm sure it was amazing. And yeah, see you in TNL.